If you own a holiday mansion or any kind of boat, you may have seen this sign. Along with being the panel for my toilet flush system on my Jasper toilet, it's also a warning sign saying that any methane gases trapped in the tank may be explosive. That's why your black tank has a vent pipe on it. The vent is at the top of the tank and it goes out through the side of the boat on an outfitting up front. Depending on what year you have, some heads were on the starboard side in the 80s, and at some point in the 90s they switched the head to the port side. Now there's a bundle of outfittings up front of your boat, I'll show you on my boat, that are 3 different outfittings. One is the sink gravity drain, the next one is the tub pump out for gray water, and the third one is the black tank vent. Now your holiday mansion probably has a light on this panel that tells you when your tank is 3/4 full. The sensors on my tank are a little bit rusty and they don't work very well, so I really haven't used that light. But you can and you should if you have it. When your tank is 3/4 full, you should pump out your boat. If the tank gets fuller, it's just full and you have nowhere to put your stuff, or the vent can get liquid going down it, because on a boat, unlike an RV where the vent goes up vertically, on your boat the blackwater tank vent goes horizontally out to the outfitting. So what happens is, if your tank is full, or even if it's 3/4 full, if your boat rocks a little bit, liquids can get into that vent and block it, because that line goes across your boat, but it's not all uphill to the outfitting. It kind of goes like this. So there are some low spots where liquids can congregate and block that vent pipe. When I first got this boat back in 2018, I was thinking to myself, how am I going to find out if that vent is clogged or not? So I had to figure out a way to clear out that pipe, or just to make sure it was clear without pulling the whole thing apart. So this is what I did. One of these. This is the 2.5 horsepower Shop-Vac. Now on these Shop-Vacs, along with being very handy for cleaning up messes with your vacuum, you've got fittings on this thing, but this does not only suck things. If you put the hose on the back part here, it blows out. So you have a blower. So I'll take it outside and I'll show you how I clear my black water tank vent. If you have a holiday mansion that is earlier than 1990s, and I'm not sure when they did this, the head used to be on this side of the boat, on the starboard side, and you had 3 vents that were right there up front. Let's go show you on mine. This is a 94. So the vents are up front on the port side. They are right there. The front one is the vent for the blackwater tank. The top one is the gravity drain for the sink. And the bottom one is the tub pump out where the gray water comes out after showers. So I've got my Shop-Vac plugged in. I'm going to take the hose and plug it to the output where this blows out air. And it's ready to go. Okay, let's turn this thing on. It's now blowing out air. What you do is you hold it against that front vent, you hold it tightly, and you'll hear some pressure build up, and you may even smell some extra methane coming out once you release this, because once the liquids are pushed back into the tank, you open up the air passage and it lets those fumes out. So you hear it building up pressure. Just let it sit here for probably 20 seconds. Anything in there is getting pushed back into the tank. And I can actually smell methane fumes right now, believe it or not. So any liquids that were in there were blocking the passage of fumes from coming and escaping this tank. So when I smell those fumes, it may be an unpleasant smell, but it's a perfect indicator that that vent line is wide open and the fumes are escaping my tank. That was my goal. These Shop-Vacs are readily available on Amazon. If you follow my link, you'll help out the channel a lot and it won't cost you an extra penny. Thanks for watching this Tiny Boat Living Adventure video. Please like and subscribe, follow the channel, share it with your friends. Hey, we're family now.